Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 24th, 2019. Now this is the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the price chart. We're going to talk about gold today. Okay, we ran across an article yesterday by Kitco talking about Peter Schiff, telling us all that the economic crisis is coming. We have heard that from Peter Schiff over the last 8 to 10 years. He has been spilling that same notion across the board whenever he goes out and does press conferences or conferences overall on the media, videos, his own YouTube channel. He continues to go ahead and state that we are heading towards an economic crisis, and as long as you continue to cry wolf, it will come to pass eventually. But the question lies, is gold the safe haven for when the economic crisis finally does happen? Now, we are under the perception that yes, the world global economic community is going to endure another crisis. You do see writings on the wall, but the question is now the time to really be prepared and jump into gold? You all know that Peter Schiff is an avid gold proponent. He always tries to dispel that everyone needs to place their funds into gold. He's not telling you to put it all into gold, but he definitely tells you need to have some allocation of your investment portfolio in gold. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about this article here on the left, and then we're going to look at the price chart for gold to see if it is in fact the opportunity to come in and possibly buy up some of this yellow metal. Okay, so before I get started, we do appreciate you taking out the opportunity, the time to look at this video. If this is your first time, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because we are giving you all the news according to the charts and not through articles or through other means of medium to where a lot of people try to give their opinions. We solely focus on price charts. So if you do value this particular type of analysis, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you like the video, make sure that you, before you go, make sure that you like and share this content as well, to let everyone else know that this type of analysis is out there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started. The economic crisis is coming, and Peter Schiff literally is telling everyone that the US shutdown is just a distraction to get everyone else's mind off the true turmoil that is going across the financial world. And he also goes ahead and mentioned that gold will benefit. Okay, I will have a link to this article, to this video, if you all are interested in learning more about what he said. It will be in the description of this video. Okay, now economic collapse is coming, and gold will trade over $5,000 is what Peter Schiff said in this video here at the top of this article. Okay, this also is what he said during this video. Nobody can come out and say we are headed for an economic crisis and that crisis hits tomorrow. You see trends that are building. You see a problem forming well in advance. He has been strongly pointing out to everyone that we are coming across an economic crisis, and if you continually say those type of things, then it will come to fruition. The problem with Peter Schiff continuing to tell you all that we are headed towards economic crisis is that it is being like a broken record. It's being repeated continually over and over and over again, while the market continues to show us higher highs in the space, making all-time highs in the United States. There have been other emerging markets to where the market has not been doing that, but granted, the United States financial market continues to chug on without being reflective of seeing that weakness or that crisis on the forefront. Now again, I'm not stating that we're not going to hit economic collapse, but rather we will, but it is just that timing aspect that makes it very difficult for the average investor to know when is going to be the perfect opportunity to jump in a particular instrument. Okay, so that is what he's been saying. Signs that something bad is on the horizon has been there for some time, and I would say yes, it has been there since 2008, after the previous financial collapse that has endured the financial markets. We just simply continue to push this can down the road, but the question is what is going to be the catalyst that's going to pop this next financial collapse that is going to happen or reverberate around the world? Okay, that is the question. So while we have had 10 years, 11 years since the last financial collapse in the financial world, this has been the perfect opportunity to make sure that you are prepped and ready for the coming economic crisis. Okay. Now, he also goes on to say that it doesn't mean it is going to happen tomorrow. Of course, it's been 11 years that we've been seeing these signs written on the wall. It is just going to take that one brick to be removed from the wall before the whole thing crumbles down to the ground. All of the problems that I have diagnosed have just gotten worse, is what he also mentioned in this video. Granted, that is true. There has been a lot of increasingly the debt that the Federal Reserve continues to buy up. They're trying to distinguish themselves buying up more debt. In fact, they're trying to sell it back into the bond market. You have the trade war going on with China. You have the Brexit deal going on over there in Britain. You have Venezuela uprising, opposition of Maduro going on there. You have the Italian debt situation going on for them to get their debt obligations in order. You have a lot of things that can trigger another move in the financial markets to cascade the next falling in these financial instruments. And then the question is going to be, where's going to be the safe haven? According to Peter Schiff, he maintains that gold is going to be the winner. Okay, the yellow metal is going to be the winner, and he's happy to see that more people are showing more interest into buying gold. Okay, more importantly though, as the problems begin to manifest themselves in a way that hurts investors and inflation starts to take toll on a real value of people's savings, more and more people are going to wake up to the benefits of owning gold, is what he said. Now, the question I want to ask you all is, if gold is such a medium of exchange or a placeholder for value, then why has it been literally traded within the consolidation ever since 2013? You can look right there on the right side of my price chart, and you can tell that the market for gold has been holding a consolidation since 2013. Also, gold has, from the perspective of many of the millennials and who will soon replace the baby boomers in the market, they do not value gold the same way that Peter Schiff does. They are more tech savvy. They're looking for something new, something that really invigorates the monetary system, which I would state is cryptocurrencies. Yes, if we do hit an economic crisis, it is proposed that gold will shoot higher. Peter Schiff said it's going to hit up to $5,000. I would expect that more likely, and rather than individuals buying gold, I would say that the governments of the world are trying to hoard the metal rather than individual investors trying to piece up or grab as much of this yellow metal as possible. Because the question is with gold is that, what can you do with this particular metal? Can you take this piece of gold and take it to a convenience store and they will accept your gold? More likely, the answer is no. What will you do with your gold? Yes, it may hold some value for the commercial, the industrial standpoint of it. For that reason, it will always have value. But I have read an article that a Chinese scientist has actually created gold out of nothing. The rare metal that's in the earth, he created another proportion of the gold without the metal itself. So there is still some threats that gold can still remain less valuable than what we're currently seeing the trade as now. Okay, so keep that in mind. I just want to bring that to your attention too, that gold necessarily does not have a point in our everyday functioning in the world. Okay, while the world continues to show more technological advances with their internet, with 5G, with EV cars, everything is going towards a technological standpoint, and the monetary system will have to go that same way. We cannot stay in a horse and buggy speaking monetarily and try to have our regular lives encompass that without having a medium exchange. And the medium exchange for the technology that we are seeing every day is going to be cryptocurrencies. So that is what we are expressing or trying to state that can be the true winner in the market once the financial world actually sees that fiat currency is not the way to go. Gold, silver is not the way to go, but yes, it will hold and maintain its value. But the true way to go is going to be where cryptocurrencies are at. Okay, so those are just our perspective. Just wanted to head and give you all of that of what we expect the market to do for gold. And let's go ahead and get started on that right now. We are looking at the monthly chart for gold. As I have just stated, you all can see here that since 2013, the market in gold has been holding a consolidation. I can rearrange this ascension line right here to really prove that point. It has been holding consolidation in and around that support area of 1125 all the way up there to around that $1350 price area. Now we are making higher lows in the market, which insinuates that there is still some strength coming in this particular space, but it has been numerous times that this particular metal has found some resistance at 1350. Okay, so the monthly chart in gold is still strong. There is some strength coming in this particular market, but if you can tell that the market has already hit a resistance area this month at that $1,300 price. We have did that numerous times in the price of gold and fell back down below it. So a crucial market point is occurring for this particular metal right now. $1,300 is a resistance area for gold. Taking a look at it on the weekly chart, and again you can tell that $1,300 for 3 weeks the market has not been able to break above $1,300, and we're still getting some indication that the market is weak right now. So gold is weak at this present time. Look like the market might try to hold support at 1260, but if anything quickly or drastically changes in the world front, then gold can show a breakout to the upside above that $1,300. But currently the market move is some weakness is entering the space. Okay, we're not going to deny that fact, and it looks as if gold is going to continue its movement to the downside. But as I stated, the market is just simply holding a consolidation amongst this weakness. So you just got to be a little bit more careful as we continue to trade out in the market in gold. I'm really not too convinced that gold is going to try to move to the upside. Right now, that $1,300 is still a good resistance area. We're getting weakness on the weekly chart as well as on the daily chart. So we just need to continue to see where support lies for this particular commodity. Okay, so it can try to hold support around that $1,260 area, but ultimately $1,260 is going to be support most likely. Okay, so currently we are seeing some weakness in this space. We did have a pretty good movement to the upside, so if you were able to get into the market around $1,200, very good. But right now the market is definitely giving us a bright weakness is in this market. So gold is expected to move to the downside. We have identified support areas, and the first one is going to be around that $1,266 all the way down to $1,260 will be those support areas that I'm eyeing. So in the near term, yes, gold is proposed to move to the downside, but on a long-term basis, we're definitely still seeing the indications of this market moving to the upside. Okay, so those are our thoughts. This is what the price chart is giving us for the moment in gold. And again, it is just holding a consolidation for a long period of time until we break 1300, 1350 in the market to the upside in gold. We will not be expecting us to really see an increase in price. So those are our thoughts. Those are our opinions according to the price chart. Give us yours as to the economic crisis. Is it coming, and are you ready? And if you are ready, what will you place your funds in to find a safe haven once the wall collapses for the global financial markets? Give us your thoughts. Leave us a comment in the comment section of this video. We do appreciate you all taking the opportunity out. Make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will talk to you all later.